So my next guest today is Mark Curtin. He's the President and CEO of Transition Automation. Great to see you again, Mark.
Great to see you, Trevor. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So over the years, you've developed a range of squeegee blades and squeegee blade holders. And I think it's fair to say that your big USP is trying to develop squeegee blades where you don't need a screwdriver.
Exactly. Tooling and handling operations within the SMT environment are always a hassle for customers. So we're trying to provide a standalone body for the holder that can be opened and closed to hold the blade without adding any tools or processes.
Okay. So, I mean, you've got a blade there in front of you. Do you want to just show us, I'll hold the microphone, show us how easy it is to extract the blade off and to clean it and what the features are on
Sure.
that?
This is our high-end squeegee blade that we've been developing for the last 4 years, and it's a magnetically based one. We've showed it before, but this is a follow-on order from Camstrup. It just requires 2 thumb screws be loosened, and then the blade just pops right off.
Right.
And the other thing is, you can just, once the blade is off, these pace retainers come off very quickly. And so you basically can break this thing down into its core components and then clean them without the risk of damaging the blade.
Yeah.
And the blade by itself is so easy to clean, but when it's attached to the holder, there's lots of nooks and crannies that make it more difficult to clean.
Yes. So less moving parts. There's 3 component parts to it. Easy to put into any kind of wash basket and put into the cleaning machine.
Exactly.
And how safe is it working with these blades, though?
Well, we take the sharp edge off with a radius process. So we put a fine radius on there so you won't cut yourself if you rub your finger on it.
Right.
That's a distinction between our blades and OEM blades. A lot of them are laser cut.
Right.
And not only are they sharp, they have a little serrated edge on them. Mm-hmm. But we never heard too much about people getting injured with blades because I think people are pretty smart.
Yeah.
You're dealing with a blade, so you don't rub your finger on it, right?
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we have a softer edge. We do make it so that it's easy to come out. We had to reduce the magnetism a bit because it was so strong.
Yeah.
We thought the energy involved could be risky.
Yeah.
But that's a
very simple. Very simple.
No tools required, no screwdrivers, no loose screws falling.
Yeah.
So we think this is a benefit. This was sold to Camstrup in Denmark, and they've been running them for over a year, and they just placed a follow-on order. And they have 20 lines. They've promised us they're going to retrofit all their lines. Wow. So I'm very excited about that.
That's great. So the other thing that you brought in with you, Mark, is I see you've got a patent there. What is the patent for?
This patent for is another tool-free holder that we developed, and we just thought it would be good to file. It was never done before. We did a search, and this one is a second slimline. We call these the slimline holders, but it has a pivoting clamp bar that has a push thumb screw, and there's a picture of it.
Okay.
But we developed this about 3 years ago, and it's to take over the other holder we have that has screws in it.
I see. Okay, so that's a different variation on the holder that you've got there.
Yes.
Yeah. So how many patents have you got in total then?
We've been fortunate to have a lot of innovation involved with transition automation. So we have about 10 patents that have been issued to us over the years. Some of them are for skunkworks projects that never got to market, but lately we have 3 pending patents that have all been approved by the patent office. This is the first one to be issued. This one is for the slimline pivoting clamp. I've got one for the spring-loaded pace retainers, and then also one for the magnetic holder that's been recently approved.
Well, I think they're all great innovations, quite frankly. Now, you've also, I believe, been putting some investment into your manufacturing facility. So, can you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing there?
Yes. Well, when we saw the solder paste getting finer and the finer chip sizes, we realized that the market is changing now, and the problems are increasing with printing. we looked at our operations and we saw that we had some older CNC process, so we retooled. Basically, the last 3 years, we spent about $250,000. We bought a new CNC machine. We gutted all the tooling and redid it. For example, we used to punch holes for OEM blades, and we now do them on the CNC machine.
Yeah.
Much tighter tolerances on everything. We just wanted to have more automation, less manual process.
Yes, makes a lot of sense, especially as we're getting a lot of more reshoring coming back into the US and that type of thing.
Yeah, I think the density of the SMT production is getting higher. We're also seeing a lot of large board production with defense and military.
Yeah.
So we're gearing up for that. Longer squeegees are more difficult. Like larger anything has way more problems that can occur. So we needed to up the game. For example, the CNC machine that we bought has a 50-inch travel, which is very nice for dealing with long objects that you want to have cut precisely.
Yeah, excellent. Well, it sounds like you've got all the right components in place, and you continue to innovate with your squeegee blades. So, congratulations, and
thank you, and thank you for all our customers, and thank you for Global SMT to be a partner on our media side of our business. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming in, Mark.
Thank you, Trevor.
Ko-Young is leading a smart revolution that will change the world of electronics manufacturing. Based on our pioneering True 3D measurement-based inspection technology, we revolutionized the solder paste inspection market to such great lengths that 1 in 2 SPIs sold today is from Ko-Young. Building our SPI technology, we expanded to automated optical inspection, also known as AOI. Every year, we introduce new award-winning innovations and have proudly earned the respect from thousands of customers across diverse industries. Aside from our R&D center in Korea, we have research facilities focused on artificial intelligence and deep learning across the world to help us further develop proprietary AI technologies for your challenges. With our global network of sales and service centers, we aim to respond quickly to your needs and to deliver the highest level of customer satisfaction.